Good morning, Year 5 Green Group. Welcome to your Monday morning math lesson. Can you please in your book record today's date and learning objective? Today we're going to learn to subtract money. Then will you pause the video and try your flashback 4? Come back to me when you've got all your answers. Let's have a look at how you did. How much money is there altogether? 40 pence. Multiply 24 by 2, 48. 4 times 12, 48. How many points do class 3 have? We count the tallies, making 17. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. And the time is 1:30 or 1:30. Let's move on to today's learning. Today, remember, we're going to learn to subtract money. To warm our brains up, let's have a go at these questions. Number 1. Ron has these coins. He spends 52 pence. How much does he have left? Pause the video, have a go, and then we'll check your answer. Did you spot that we can take away 50 pence from here and a 2 pence from there? Because that is what he spends. So we can now see how much he has left. £2, 21. So £2 and 21 pence. What is £1? Subtract 20 pence. That's 80 pence. What is £1? Subtract 25 pence. Well, it's the same as the one before. We take away 20 pence and then we take away 5 pence more. So we need to take another 5 from there. That's 75 pence. Number 4. Complete the additions to make £1 each time. Pause the video, have a go. Let's see how you did. 60 pence add 40 pence is £1. 70 pence add 30 pence is £1. 35 pence add 65 pence is £1. And 15 pence and 85 pence makes £1. You will need these skills in today's lesson, so you can always repeat if you need to have extra practice. Let's move on to today's learning. Here it says complete the part whole model. So here I have my total amount of £5.50. One part is £2.10, and I want to find the part that's missing. Here she says I will exchange £5.50. So she's going to take this and exchange it into parts she can use. She could take that one £5 note and exchange it for 5 £1 coins. She could take this 50 pence coin and exchange it for 5 10 pence coins. Now she's still got £5.50, just in a different way. Now we can take the parts we already know from here and lay them over the top, like that. And then we can see what the other part is that's left, which is £3.40. So the answer there is £3.40. Let's apply that to this question. We still got the same amount, £5.50, and one part is still £2.10. But Whitney's got a different method. She says, I'm going to subtract the pounds first, then I'm going to subtract the pence. So she starts with the £5.50 and she takes £2 away. That leaves her with £3 and she's still got the 50 pence. Then she says she's going to subtract the pence. So now she has £3.50 from her answer and she takes away the 10 pence. So 50 pence take away 10 pence is 40 pence. So she's left with £3.40. I wonder which method you prefer to use. Let's apply it to this question. The whole amount is £10 and 20 pence. And one part of that is £2. £3 and 10 pence. Have a think which way you'd like to try to work it out. Let's try this way first, exchanging the £10 and the 20 pence. Let's build it. So your £10 can be exchanged for 10 £1 coins. The 20 pence can be exchanged for 2 10-pence coins. Now we can overlay, but be careful, this is a £2 coin, so 2 of those pounds go onto there, and £1 goes onto there, and 1 10-pence goes onto there. Watch. 2 onto there, 1 onto there, and 1 10-pence onto there. Now we can see the part that is left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, £7 and 10 pence. And we record it like that. What about if we use Whitney's method? She says she's going to subtract the pounds first and then subtract the pence. Let's have a go. We start with our £10 and 20 pence and we take away the £3 first. £10 take away £3 is £7 and we still have the 20 pence. We hold that in our head and write it down. Then we subtract the 10 pence and that comes away from the 20 pence. So 20 pence take away 10 pence is 10 pence. We still have that £7. So the final answer is £7 and 10 pence. And there it is, same answer. I wonder which method you now prefer. Your turn please to have a go at questions 1 to 4 on the worksheet. Here is how I'd like you to record it in your book. Because it is tricky with money to draw it all out, I'd like you to stick the parts into your book please, nice and neatly, and record your method and your answers into your book. When you've finished all the way up to the end of question 4, come back to me and we'll move our learning forward. Pause the video now. Welcome back. Let's continue from the current slide. Let's look at how we could use it in problem solving. Ron is using a number line to subtract £3 and 65 pence from £5. He starts at this end at £5 and he's going to subtract back in jumps. First, he's going to subtract the £3. So from £5 subtract 3 lands at £2. He still has 65 pence to subtract and he's going to split that into 2 jumps. First, the 60 pence part. So £2 take away 60 pence lands at £1 and 40 pence. He still has the 5 pence left to remove. So he takes that away and sees where he lands. He lands at £1 and 35 pence. So the answer is £1 and 35 pence. Let's have a look at Amir's method. Amir says, I can count up to find the difference, because subtraction is the same as finding the difference. This time he's done a different number line. At this end, he's putting starting point £3.65, and at this end his end point £5. First jump is to get to the next whole pound. From 65 pence, I add 35 pence to get to the next pound. The next pound after £3 is £4. Then we've got an easy jump from £4 to get to £5. Yes, £1. So we get the same answer. The difference is £1 35 pence. It's the same answer, just a different method. I wonder which one you prefer. Let's have a look at this bar model. We can see the whole amount is £2 and 15 pence, and one part of it is £1 and 90 pence. We want to know the missing part. Ron says he's going to do his subtracting method. So at this end he puts the total amount at this end, and he takes off jumps valued up to £1.90 across the top. From £2.15 he jumps back 1 whole pound and he lands at £1.15. Then he split his 90p up into a 15p because that's an easy jump back from £1.15 to get to £1, and that leaves him with 75p left from his 90 to still subtract. From £1 subtract 75p, he lands at 25p. So the answer following his method is 25p. Amir is using his find the difference method. So here he puts his starting point, the bit he knows, £1.90, and at the other end he puts the £2.15, and he's counting up in jumps he can manage to see how he jumps to find the answer. Starting at £1.90, you can see that he's added 10p to that to get to £2. To get from £2 to £2.15 is an easy jump of 15p. When he adds the two parts together, that's still 25p, and that's the missing part. Which method do you prefer? Ron's method of jumping back or Amir's method of jumping forward? You decide. Have a look at these. I'd like you to pause the video and see if you can choose which method will help you find the answer quickest. Will it be counting on to find the difference, or will it be subtracting back in jumps to find the difference? Let's see how you did. So in our first one, we have £5.30, and we've got a huge chunk of it, £4.85. We want to find just a small part here on this one. To find that, I can think to myself, £4.85, I would add 15p to get up to £5, and from there is another 30p. So the adding on method works really well for this one to find that difference. For this one, you can see, again I start with £5.30, but I only know 45p. This part is a really big chunk that I don't know. So I'm going to use the subtraction method to find the difference. You can see here, it's £4.85. We start at 45p and we add on 55p to get up to £1, and so on until we get to £5.30. Have a go at the rest of the questions on the worksheet. I'll show you what I want that to look like in your book, please. So again, you can choose to stick it in, or you may wish to draw the methods into your book using the lines to help you to make your jumps and your number lines look neat. Complete the questions, and then I have some extra challenges for those that would like them. Extra challenges. So read carefully. Jack has £2.90. Teddy has 3 times as much money, so we've got to do 3 times that amount. When we find the answer, we want to then find out how much more money does Teddy have than Jack. Let's have a look. Well, Rosie then has 2 times Teddy's money, so once we know how much Teddy's got, we then find out how much Rosie's got by timesing it by 2. Then we need to find the difference between Rosie's amount here and Jack's amount, which is here. And when we found the answer, we record it here. On this one, read carefully, and I've given you some sentence starters to explain your thinking. Good luck for today's learning. I'm sure you'll be excellent. I wonder which method you prefer today. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.